ఈ మారాడు మనిషి ఇదొక్కటే తెలుసు.
Getting started with Python. Let's get started by writing a simple Python program that displays the message "Welcome to Python" and "Python is fun" on the console. The word console is an old computer term that refers to the text entry and display device of a computer. Console input means to receive input from the keyboard, and console output means to display output to the monitor. Launching Python. Note: you can run Python on the Windows, Unix, and Macintosh operating systems. For information on installing Python, see Supplement 1b, installing and using Python on the companion website. Launching Python. Assume you have Python installed on the Windows operating system. You can start Python in a command window by typing Python at the command prompt as shown below, or by using idle IDLE as shown in figure below. Idle Interactive Development Environment is an integrated development environment for Python. You can create, open, save, edit, and run Python programs in idle. Both the command line Python interpreter and idle are available after Python is installed on your machine. Note that Python command line and idle can also be accessed directly from the Windows Start button by searching for Python command line or idle on Windows 7 or Vista as shown below. After Python starts, you will see symbol 3 greater thans. This is the Python statement prompt, and it is where you can enter a Python statement. Now type print welcome to Python and press the enter key. The string welcome to Python appear on the console as shown figure below. String is a programming term meaning a sequence of characters. The print statement is one of Python's built-in functions that can be used to display a string on the console. A function performs actions. In the case of the print function, it is displays a message to the console. Next, type print Python is fun and press the enter key. The string Python is fun is appears on the console as shown figure below. You can enter additional statements at the statement prompt. Creating Python source code files. Entering Python statements at the statement prompt is convenient, but the statements are not saved. To save statements for later use, you can create a text file to store the statements and use the following command to execute the statement in the file: python filename.py. The text file can be created using a text editor such as Notepad. The text file name is called a Python source file or script file or module. By convention, Python files are named with the extension .py. Running Python program from a script file is shown as running Python in script mode. Typing a statement at the statement prompt and executing it is called running Python in interactive mode. Listing shows you a Python program that displays the message "Welcome to Python" and "Python is fun." Print "Welcome to Python." Print "Python is fun." The text line numbers are displayed for reference purpose only. They are not part of the program. So don't type line numbers in the program. Suppose the statements are saved in a file named welcome.py. To run the program, enter python welcome.py at the command prompt as shown in figure 1.14. In listing 1.1, line 1 is comment that documents what the program is and how it is constructed. Comments help programmers communicate and understand program. They are not programming statements and thus are ignored by the interpreter. In Python, comments are preceded by a pound sign on a line called a line comment or enclosed between three consecutive single quotation marks on one or several lines called paragraph comment. When Python interpreter sees pound symbol, it ignores all text after pound on the same line. When it sees three apostrophes, it can it scans for the next three apostrophes and ignores any text between the triple quotation marks. Here are examples of comments. Pound this program displays welcome to Python. Indentation matters. Indentation matters in Python. Note that the statements are entered from the first column in the new line. The Python interpreter will report an error if the program is typed as follows. Print welcome to Python, print Python is fun. Don't put any punctuation at the end of statement. For example, the Python interpreter will report errors for the following code. Print welcome to Python, print Python is fun, with a semicolon. Python programs are case sensitive. Python programs are case sensitive. It would be wrong, for example, to replace print in the program with print with capital P letter. You have seen several special characters pound, quotation, double quotation, open parenthesis, closed parenthesis in the program. They are used in almost every program. Table below summarizes their use. Open parenthesis and close parenthesis. Opening and closing parenthesis used for function. Pound sign precedes a comment line. Opening and closing quotation marks encloses a string. Paragraph comments enclose a paragraph comments. The program listing below displays two messages. Once you understand the program, it is easy to extend it to display more messages. For example, you can rewrite the program to display three messages. Print welcome to Python, print Python is fun, print problem driven. Using Python perform mathematical computations. Python programs can perform all sorts of mathematical computations and display the result. To display the addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division of two numbers x and y, use the following code: print x plus y, print x minus y, print x multiplied by y, print x divided by y. Listing 1.3. Compute expression dot py. Print 10.5 plus 2 multiplied by 3 divided by 45 minus 3.5. As you can see, it is a straightforward process to translate an arithmetic expression to a Python expression. We will discuss Python expression further in chapter 2. You can run Python in two modes. Explain the two modes. Is Python case sensitive? What is the Python source file name extension by convention? What is command to run Python source file? What is a command? How do you denote a comment line and comment paragraph? What is the statement to display the message "Hello World" on the console? Identify and fix the errors in the following code. Print welcome to Python. Print Python is fun with dot. Show the output of the following code. Print 3.5 multiplied by 4 divided by 2 minus 2.5 is print 3.5 multiplied by 4 divided by 2 minus 2.5. Programming style and documentation. Programming style deals with what programs look like. When you create programs with a professional programming style, they not only execute properly but are easy for people to read and understand. This is very important of if other programmers will access or modify your program. Documentation is the body of the explanatory remarks and comments pertaining to a program. These remarks and comments explain various parts of the program and help others understand its structure and functions. As you saw earlier in the chapter, remarks and comments are embedded within the program itself. Python interpreter simply ignores them when the program is executed. Programming style and documentation are important as coding. Here are few guidelines. Appropriate comments and comment styles. Include a summary comment and beginning of the program to explain what each program does, its key features and unique techniques it uses. In a long program, you should also include comments that introduce each major step and explain anything that is difficult to read. It is important to make comments concise so that they do not crowd the program or make it difficult to read. Proper spacing. A consistent spacing style makes programs clear and easy to read, debug, find and fix errors, and maintain. A single space should be added on both sides of an operator as shown in the following statement. Print 3 plus 4 multiplied by 4. More detailed guidelines can be found in Supplement 1F. Python coding style guidelines on the companion website. Programming errors, syntax errors. The most common errors you will encounter are syntax errors. Like any programming language, Python has its own syntax, and you need to write code that obeys the syntax rules. If your program violates the rules, for example, if a quotation mark is missing or a word is misspelled, Python will report syntax errors. Syntax errors result from errors in code construction such as mistyping a statement, incorrect identification, omitting some necessary punctuation, or using an operating opening parenthesis without a corresponding closing parenthesis. These errors are usually easy to detect because Python tells you where they are and what caused them. For example, the following print statement has a syntax error. Print programming is fun without closed quotation. Syntax error EOL was scanning string at literal. Runtime errors. Runtime errors are that cause program to terminate abnormally. They occur while a program is running. If the Python interpreter detects an operation that is impossible to carry out, input mistakes typically cause runtime errors. An input error occurs when the user enters a value that the program cannot handle. For instance, if the program expects to read a number but instead the user enters a string of text, this causes data type errors to occur in the program. Another common source of runtime errors is division by zero. This happens when the divisor is zero for integer divisions. For example, the expression 1 divided by 0 in the following statement would cause runtime error. Logic errors. Logic errors occur when a program does not perform the way it was intended to. Errors of this kind occur for many different reasons. For example, suppose you wrote a program in listing 1.4 converting a temperature 35 degrees from Fahrenheit to Celsius. Print Fahrenheit 35 is Celsius degrees. Print 5 divided by 9 multiplied by 35 minus 32. You will get Celsius minus 12.55 degrees, which is wrong. It should be 1.66. To get the correct result, you need to use 5 divided by 9 multiplied by 35 minus 32 within parentheses rather than 5 divided by 9 multiplied by 35 minus 32. In the expression that you need to add parentheses around 35 minus 32. So Python will calculate that expression first before doing the division. In Python, syntax errors are actually treated like runtime errors because they are detected by the interpreter when the program is executed. In general, syntax and runtime errors are easy to find and easy to correct because Python gives indication as to where the errors came from and why they are wrong. Finding the logic errors, on the other hand, can be very challenging. What are three kinds of programming errors? If you forget to put closing quotation mark on a string, what kind of error will be raised? If your program needs to read data from a file but the file does not exist An error would occur when running this program. What kind of error is this? Suppose you write a program for the computing the perimeter of a rectangle and you mistakenly write program so that it computes the area of a rectangle. What kind of error it is? Getting started with graphics programming. Turtle is Python's built-in graphics module for drawing lines, circles and other shapes, including text. It is easy to learn and simple to use. Beginners often enjoy learning programming by using graphics. For this reason, we provide a section on graphics programming at the end of the most of the chapters in the first part of the book. However, these materials are not mandatory. They can be skipped or covered later. These are many ways There are many ways to write graphic programs in Python. A simple way to start graphics programming is to use Python's built-in title module. Later in the book, we will introduce Tinker for developing comprehensive graphical user interface application, drawing and adding colors to figures. The following procedure will give you a basic introduction to using the Turtle module. Subsequent chapters introduce more features. Launching Python by choosing Python command line from the Windows Start button or by typing Python at the command prompt. At the Python statement prompt, type the following command to import Turtle module. This command imports all functions defined in the Turtle module and makes them available for you to use. Import Turtle. Import Turtle module. Import Turtle. Type the following command to show the current location and direction of the turtle as shown in the figure below. Turtle show turtle. Graphics programming using the Python Turtle module is like drawing with a pen. The arrowhead indicates the current position and direction of the pen. Turtle is initially positioned at the center of the window. Here, Turtle refers to the object for drawing graphics. Type the following command to draw the text string. Turtle write Welcome to Python. Your window should look like one shown in figure below. Type the following command to move the arrowhead 100 pixels forward to draw a line in the direction the arrow is pointing. Turtle forward 100. Your window should now look like the one shown figure below. To draw the rest of figure 1.1, continue with the steps. Type the following commands to turn the arrowhead to right 90 degrees, change the turtle color to red, and move the arrowhead 50 pixels forward to draw a line, as shown in figure below. Turtle right 90, turtle color red, turtle forward 50. Now type the following commands to turn the arrowhead right 90 degrees, set the color to green. To move arrowhead 100 pixels forward to draw a line as shown in figure 1.1. Turtle right 90, turtle color green, turtle forward 100. Finally, type the following commands to turn the arrowhead right 45 degrees and move it 80 pixels forward to draw a line as shown in figure below. Turtle right 45 degrees, turtle forward 80. You can now close the Turtle graphics window and exit Python, moving pen to any location. When the Turtle program starts, the arrowhead is at the center of the Python Turtle graphics window at the coordinate 00 here shown in figure 1.16. You can also use the go to XY command to move the turtle to any specific point XY. Restart Python and typically follow the command to move pen to 050 from 00 as shown figure 1.6. Import turtle dot go to 0 comma 50. The center of the turtle graphics window is at the coordinate 00. Move to 050. Move to move the pen to 050. Move the pen to 50, comma minus 50. Set color to red. Draw a circle using the circle command. You can also lift the pen up or put it down to control whether to draw a line when the pen is moved by using the pen up and pen down commands. For example, the following commands move the pen to 50, minus 50 as shown figure below. Turtle.penup, turtle.go to 50, minus 50, turtle.pendown. You can draw a circle using the circle command. For example, the following commands set color red, turtle color red, turtle circle 50, drawing Olympic rings logo. Listing 1.5 shows program for drawing Olympics rings logo. Olympic symbol .py. Import title.color blue, title.penup, title.go to minus 110, minus 25, title.pen down, title.circle 45, title.color black, title.penup, title.go to 0, minus 25, title.pendown, title.circle 45, title.color red, title.penup, title.go to 110, minus 25, title, pen down, title.circle 45, title.color yellow, title.penup, title, go to minus 55, minus 75, title, pen down, title, circle 45, title color green, title dot pen up, title dot go to 55, minus 75, title dot pen down, title dot circle 45, title done. The program imports the title module to use the title graphics windows. It moves the pen to minus 110, minus 25 and draws a blue circle with radius 45. Similarly, it draws a black circle, a red circle, a yellow circle, a green circle. Line 33 invokes a turtle's done command, which causes the program to pause until the user closes the Python turtle graphics window. The purpose of this is to give the user time to view the graphics. Without this line, the graphics window would be closed right after the program finished. How do you import Turtle module? How do you display text in Turtle? How do you move pen forward? How do you set a new color? How do you move the pen without drawing anything? How do you draw a circle? What is the purpose of Turtle done listing? That's all done.